Hi, my name is Walter Wadsworth. I'm owner and operator of Basic Blends LLC. Small little production company. We've done a couple shows. We focus more on like all kind of stuff, but you know, the larger artists like Ralph Lawson, Jay Tripwire, some of those guys, Johnny Tricus, we've brought them in through doing events with Basic Blends. Well, I started DJing, I want to say I was 15. That'd be about 95. I started, picking up 2 sets of turntables. Had a Gemini mixer, 2-channel. Went from there, started out in the bedroom. And in 12th grade in Altoona, a couple of us people got together and we rented a roller skating rink. It was called Surf Skate. And we booked that, and that was in 12th grade in Altoona. That was in 1998. So that's when I kind of got into trying to make learn the industry, because wasn't many people doing it. Things just rolled into place over time, and probably about 15 years ago, I started to DJ at a nightclub called Rumors. And that was every Friday night, and then it became every Friday and every Saturday night. And then that shut down, and around that time I kind of got picked up at a restaurant, bar, club, hotel in Altoona. There was a lot of busy nights, and from there, that's whenever we was like, hey, we better start taking it seriously. I prefer to mix on vinyl and digital. I enjoy my MP3s, and then high-res waves, 24-bit waves, but I enjoy collecting records. I started collecting records back then too. So, let's see, it's about 27 years. I enjoy playing records. There's a big difference between picking up a record and saying, oh, either I know it or I don't. You got all that time to clean it, cue it up. But then with the digital world now, it's pretty easy. You just load your tracks up. You got it on a hard drive. It's a lot of vinyl emulation, but when it comes down to it, I've noticed a lot of people are into more controller DJing at present than mixing on CDJs, just because of the price. With the controller, you can just grab it, show up. Records are my preferred medium. It's more like the DJing artistry of it. Taking 2 pieces of plastic, blending them together, making sense of a mess. I would say what interests me the most about playing records is you're pretty limited to a lot of stuff. You got a lot of limitations. You're confined to the production on the record itself. So I always thought that was cool, that it was real neat to figure out how to overlap and layer, you'd set up maybe like 4 bars and just boom, 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 boom. And it'd be nice and throw out. I like the fact that once a record was done, it would pop and crack and you'd still have some other stuff going on. Taking Ralph Lawson up to Output from Pennsylvania would probably be one of my epic fun times. We jumped in the vehicle with my friend Mason Black, and we went up to Output to drop Ralph Lawson off. He was playing at the Panther Room, and we had brought him to Black's Farm for an event back in 2016. One of the coolest venues I've ever played was probably, there's a place out in Pittsburgh, a dude by the name of Jarrett Tibbetts and Nancy, DJ Firefly, she'll be playing here next month. They did a monthly called Cured. And they'd rent out a place called Remedy, and it was on the upstairs in Pittsburgh in the Lawrenceville area. And they would make pulled pork tacos. Midnight they distribute out the tacos. Me banging out playing techno and stuff, and they brought a lot of good high-end acts through there. And yeah, I played there a couple times and it was pretty bumping. Well, keeping up with the trends and stuff, I try to look at what's hot on all outlets. You got Apple, Amazon, everything's pumping the top 40 syndicated music to you. So you're not going to miss that. But then if I'm diving deep into like records and things like that, I have a taste of like tech house, techno, acid house, deep house. And so I try to focus on that, not just today's relevant stuff, but like the stuff that would be on like mixtapes or CDs that I've collected throughout the years. I've seen people that come in and like, they've never mixed on records in their life, but they smash a club because they know how to rock their format, their medium, So it's got to take confidence. I've always been interested in promoting other people. And like I said, we rented Surfskate in Altoona back in '98, and there was a bunch of different people that wanted to try to like, not just DJ, but play like experimental music. Like I had a buddy that played the didgeridoo, and another buddy that was really big into Stephen Kent, who played the didgeridoo, but also did like psytrance and stuff. So he'd actually just bring in a tape with the psytrance and play the didgeridoo, instead of doing any production except playing the digalong. It's just always been kind of cool to get together with people, and kind of it's boring if you're there skateboarding in the parking lot by yourself. Oh my gosh. Yes, you'd go from being able to go out and work into nothing, done, stop. So, and to get together online and be able to actually like let your performance be showcased in front of people, that really changed it, really helped out a lot of people. I've met more people during the COVID than I did probably physically going out to work for 5 years. In 1 year, I obtained so many new connections just because of having that platform. State college now, since we're getting a little bit older, and there's a wonderful venue like this that's willing to do events without being in a club scene. That's why we're up here now. I've always been into artwork. What other place can you come to here in Pennsylvania? You got Dr. Seuss earbuds, and then you got the rainbow tree that people almost walk through. I was DJing and almost walked through it. Yeah, it's a pretty cool video. Very nice.